Hey, this is David from Castlewood Studios, your website people. I'm going to give you a real quick rundown on how to update your website. We're just going to go through the basics on this video, and then we can do some more advanced things a little bit later on. But first of all, I have a test website here that I've logged into. So you would just go to your regular login that we've given you. And when you go there, this is the sort of page that you're going to see. And over here, you basically have a media file folder and you have pages. Really quickly, I want to show you, if I click on the media, it's going to bring up some of the pictures we already have here. As you upload pictures, this is the place that they're going to go. When you're looking at this folder, you have both thumbnail view and you also have list view. This is the list view. In list view, you can check if a whole bunch of them and do something in bulk like delete or that sort of thing. The thumbnail is actually a little bit easier for some people to find their pictures. But I just kind of wanted to let you see this. Also, really quickly, I'm going to add a picture by clicking add, which brings up this. And you can go select a file on your computer here. I actually find it easier just to find a picture somewhere in a folder and drag it. Got a nice little picture of a cabin there. And depending on the size of your image and the speed of your internet, it depends on how long that will take to upload. And it is almost there. Okay, so there's your picture. Also, I would suggest that you give your pictures alternate text, like say cabin in the woods, something like that. This is really more for the search engines, but it helps you also to be compliant with some legal restrictions. So that's how you would upload your pictures. Come over here to pages, and you'll see the available pages that you have. I'm going to go in really quickly and just upload, going to update a page. We have something here. Each of these paragraphs are what's called blocks. Everything is in a block. So a picture is a block, columns are in a block, everything is in a block. And so this block, first of all, this text is very much like a text document. So you could highlight things and bold it and italicize it. You can come back up here and undo the things that you've done. Of course, you can backspace and change wording, that sort of thing. You can also add a block. So if I click this menu here, I can insert a block before or after. So if I insert a block before, I'm ready to add something here. And you have all sorts of blocks to choose from. Now, what you can do is come up here to this blue plus here, and you can scroll through here and see all the different blocks that are available. Most of them you will never use. But it's handy to kind of know what's there for you. You also have this plus here that brings up a few of the options. There's also a browse all. You can also search. So if I was going to look for an image, if I was going to insert an image, I could type in IM and there's my image block. So I could click on that. So that's another way of doing it. The quickest way is just to hit a backslash. And if you already know what blocks are available, just type in the first couple of letters, which will find that for you image. In this particular case, I'm actually going to use a paragraph block. So that is the default. So I could just start typing and it becomes a paragraph block. So let's say that you have some text that you've copied from somewhere else. I could have a document somewhere that I've written. I could come here, paste it. This, again, becomes a block. And in that block, you can center it. You can change it. You can make the fonts bigger over here. You have your default fonts. You can make it large, change your sizes here, bold the whole thing. So that sort of gives you a feel for what we're talking about. Now, at this point, nobody can see your changes. We can go and take a preview here, preview in a new tab, which will then let us see. There's the last thing that we just did up here. And what's really nice about using a paragraph block like this is that you can change the color of the text. You have that option. So I could change it to red. So we can go up here and preview it. And again, nobody can see this because you really haven't made it live. But I want to show you one last thing with that is I could take this and let's say make the text white, but I have the option to make the background red. And then we'll preview it, let you see what that looks like. And it's a little large for my taste, so I just wanted, this might be a little bit advanced, but if I click on this block and come down here to advance, if I type in no margin space no padding, and no margin, the words no margin, no padding, there's no spaces between no and margin. If I do that, then what it does is it takes out all the margin and padding that's on the outside of these words. Now, if you have an older website that we built, an older theme, this may not be available. It's special code that we wrote. And there you can see how it looks much, I prefer something like that, but you might like it the other way. But like I was saying, the older sites don't have this special code that we wrote. But if you're wanting that, we can easily add it to your website. Again, that's if it's probably if it's a year and a half old or older, it won't have that. But again, we can easily add that. Again, nothing is viewable to the public until you hit up here, update. The one last thing I'm going to show you is, say, adding a picture. Again, a picture is a block. So I'm just going to click on this block here. I'm going to insert after. And right now it's waiting to find out what kind of block. Like I said, I always prefer to use a backsplash just to go find my blocks. You type in the first couple of letters and then it gives you the options. So I'm going to go to the media library. This is, and you can upload pictures here right now. You can upload pictures, or you can go to pictures you've previously uploaded. Either way works. So I'm going to go get that cabin that we uploaded earlier. And there's the picture. It's going to be a little bit big for my taste, so you can come over here and reduce it. I'm going to reduce it by, say, 50%. And you can center it, put it in the center, and just let you see what that looks like. Something like that. Or we can, say, wrap it over to the left, like that, or to the right. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually move it up. And what's really nice about blocks is, you see these little arrows right here, you can move blocks up and down wherever you want them. So I'm going to move that up there, and we'll just see what it looks like. So there we have it. And you can put several pictures on here, so that's really easy to do. Once you're ready to go, once you've got it the way you like it, then just come up here, hit update, and then it will be available to the public. So I'm going to stop there. This is a real quick intro, just how to go in and add a few pictures, change some of the text. We'll get a little bit more in depth with the blocks and some of the other crazy things that you can do a little bit later on. Again, this is David from Castlewood Studios. And if you have any suggestions or questions, feel free to give us a call. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.